This is my favorite topic, the future. Everybody talks about the future, and the future is now, and the future is now. But let's talk about what's happening today and what's going to happen in the future in our industry. It's really an exciting time. Things have drastically changed in the 20 years I've been doing this. Right now and forever, technology saves time. It automates processes. It retrieves information faster. It automates information. It authenticates information. So getting a mortgage is just a whole bunch of information that has to be processed and analyzed, and then an outcome determined from it. And technology, we all use technology for it, but it's basically speeding up the process. Number two is everything is going paperless. You know, your tax returns, almost nobody files a paper return anymore. You may be able to print it out, but that's the last frontier that has been crossed a while back of a paper tax return. Virtually everything that's needed for a mortgage and done by a mortgage company is paperless now. And that goes for even your credit report, your bank statements, your income taxes, your W-2s. I think the last time I got a handwritten payroll check was about 10 years ago. So I know it happens, but it's pretty rare now. Artificial intelligence is here. The way that I approve loans and the way that underwriters approve loans is we use a piece of software called Desktop Underwriter. That's one of them. There's another one called Loan Prospector. They're created by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. These are software systems that read all of the data that we enter into it, and the computer makes a decision on your loan, just like in the movies. It's like a self-driving Tesla. However, a human is still needed to enter in the information and then check to make sure that the computer is right. And if the computer doesn't like something, we have to be able to fix it and know what the computer will like or not like. I'm not talking about the computer like it's a person. It's never going to be a person. But we rely as our industry very, very heavily on this. When our industry collapsed and really affected the worldwide economy, that's when all of this artificial intelligence really started to be pushed on us, and we had to embrace it. So it's here, not going away. What the humans do, we check the artificial intelligence. Our job is also to explain the documents that are needed to the borrowers and explain the structure of the loan. Also, as we all know, everybody's situation is different from somebody else's. So not everybody's going to be cookie cutter. So computers are not going to take over our industry. As long as there's people borrowing money, there's going to be people lending it. And then the last one I wanted to talk about for just a minute here, I'm starting to hear about this. It just came out in the fall. This is a loan decisioning tool created by Fannie Mae called One Day Certainty. And that's basically where they get the IRS, the Social Security Administration, your employer, the credit reporting company, all to talk to each other and share all of the information across all these different systems and generate an approval without you having to go provide other documentation. That's called One Day Certainty. It's for a very small percentage of loans now. Usually you have to have very high credit scores, long work history, great credit history, put a ton of money down, 10 to 20% down, maybe more. And the computer can say, yes, I don't need anything else, and you're done. We're going to see more and more of that as they test this model, but it is becoming more and more acceptable in our industry to have these data entities that I just mentioned talk to each other and communicate. And the more they're able to do that, the faster the process will be. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this.